What's up, Tampa Bay Buccaneer fans? It's your boy, James Canada, former Buccaneers defensive tackle, and this is Game's Peter Perspective. Hey, before we get started, please make sure that you like, subscribe, smash that notification bell so you know every time that I'm dropping brand new content here on the channel. Man, I had a lot of people ask me a lot of questions about my feelings about this past week's game between the Buccaneers and the Houston Texans. First and foremost, didn't like it. I am pissed off about it. But I'm going to break down a couple things to you that's going to be the difference from the way a player looks at things and the way a fan should look at things. But first and foremost, man, my hat is off to C.J. Stroud. He did his damn thing. You look at what this young man did. 30 for 42, 470 yards passing, 5 touchdowns, and a QBR rating of 147.8. It's just phenomenal. And game's 3 points to victory for the Buccaneers, I said that we were going to have to pressure C.J. Stroud. And that's something that we just did not do. And looking at how we faced the Tennessee Titans this week, what we're going to have to do to make some serious things happen, we're going to have to change some things around. Like I said in my short, if you ever asked me if I thought the Buccaneers would lose to the Texans, I said no. I honestly said when I did Bucs Report pregame show that if the offense scored more than 24 points, we would win this game. Boy, was I wrong. Now, a lot of people are saying it's time for Baker Mayfield to go, but let's look at this, y'all. Baker Mayfield, 21 for 30, 265 yards, 2 touchdowns, and that last scoring touchdown was a great drive that he put together when he hit Otten in the end zone. So we cannot blame this on Baker Mayfield. Now, I will blame it on some of the creativity, the play calling. We're inconsistent with getting Mike Evans the ball, but realistically, guys, we have to take a hard, long look, pause, at our defense, because going into the season, we said our defense was going to be our strong point and that Baker Mayfield just needs to manage games. But our defense is not doing their part. They're not holding up to their end of the bargain when it comes down to this. And needless to say, things have got to get better. You cannot give up over 490 yards of offense, 470 passing. We took the running game away. But C.J. Stroud sat back in the pocket and had all day to do his thing and pick us apart. Now, when it comes to Rachaad White, y'all, he didn't have a bad game. 20 carries, 73 yards, but he's starting to get familiar with his line and get things going. And he's giving us a good dose of what we can expect once he gets better and better every week. At the end of the day, the Houston Texans had 496 yards of total offense compared to the Buccaneers' 332. Coaches always say, on defense, you have to have a short memory. And this is what this defense has to do this week. Getting ready to take on the Tennessee Titans, we have to forget everything that happened the week before. And when I say forget, you don't ever really forget, but you have to get over what happened and get ready for the next upcoming game. Because if you don't, it's going to show in your gameplay. We're back home, facing our third AFC opponent in the past 3 weeks, and we've got to find a way to get back on track. Now, doing this against the Titans is not going to be an easy task because they have some key players that we're really going to hone in on to stop if we want to have success. So first and foremost, getting into this thing when we get ready to face the Tennessee Titans, we have our hands full. Running back, Derrick Henry. I said last week, key players for me was going to be Devin White. Also, right now, I'm going to say Levante David. I know he's getting older. The man is going to have a gold jacket one day. He will be in the Tampa Bay Buccaneers Ring of Honor one day. But I need to see our linebackers play better. And Derrick Henry is a load. We are going to have to bring our lunch pails to stop this guy because we know what he can do with the ball in his hands. Also, Cade Otten, we're going to have to utilize him a little bit more in the middle of the field. This should help open it up for Godwin and Mike Evans. Cade Otten, we need to do it. Shaq Barrett, going against the Titans offensive tackle, Chris Hubbard. He is a good offensive lineman, but Shaq is the only consistent piece we have right now on the defensive line. Kalijah Kancey is going to get there, but he was injured earlier in the year. So right now, if Shaq Barrett can put pressure on Will Levis from that end position, it's going to be very key and critical that we do this. Cody Mock has been off and on this year. And as a rookie, he's not playing bad, and he's going to get better. But he's going to have his hands full with Jeffrey Simons. That defensive tackle is a monster inside for the Titans. We're going to have to find a way to stop him. So those are some of the key matchups that I want to see. And then we can't forget that they have D-Hop. And the way our secondary played last week is going to be crucial that we get things together. Now, Will Levis is coming, second-round pick, the guy from Kentucky. Everyone laughed about the mayonnaise and the coffee thing, but we are going to have to really get after this young quarterback. Right now, the Buccaneers are slightly favored going into this game, but I'm not sure if I knew what they're going to do. So right now, I got 3 quick keys to victory. 1, get off the field on defense. We have got to be more efficient. I've said this for the last 3 times, but we have to do it. Whether it's Ryan Tannehill or Will Levis, we have got to pressure the quarterback. We cannot give up the amount of passing yards that we've given up in the past 2 weeks. Also, our run game, we have got to stop Derrick Henry. Derrick Henry, like I said a few minutes ago, is a workhorse and a train. Right now in the season, he's got 137 carries for 600 yards. We've got to find a way to stop him, make this young quarterback try to beat us, and get pressure with our front four to win this game. Earlier on, I said that it was time for Todd Bowles to go, and that was the fan part of me being mad. I don't think there's anyone we can replace him with right now during the season to make things better. But at the same time, I want to see Todd Bowles change some things up on defense, not give such a big cushion like he did to Stroud and the Texans receivers in week 9. We've got to change some things up. Anyway, Tampa Bay Buccaneer fans, comment below. Let me know what you think. Can the Buccaneers get back on track this week when they get ready to face the Tennessee Titans at home in Raymond James Stadium? Hey, this is Big Game James, former Bucs defensive tackle, and this is Games Peter Perspective.